One more lap. There's the checker. Five cars left to grid. Still waiting on two cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded. You have two additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Can I get a radio check, please? Radio check.
Mad and clear.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed. It's the 23 car.
Y'all have a good race, fellas.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Inside. Still there. Still there. All clear, all clear. Inside. Still there. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. Still there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Still there. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear. Outside. Still there. Still there. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. That was your boss's left of the section. Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Chicken up, chicken up.
Go low. Alright man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 10 car. Pass the 8 car. Catch the 10 car. Car looks fine. No damage to report. Catch the 10 car.
This car in turn one. Picking up in turn one.
Pit road is now open. Pit road is closed. Catch the 10 car. Alright man, we're going green next time by. Alright man, line up on the inside row. Catch the 22 car. Get ready. Alright man, pace car is in. Green, green, green. Got one outside. Stay low. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Hold your line. Got one outside. You're 2 wide there. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Hold your line. Outside. You're 2 wide there. Still there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. 3 wide, you're in the middle. outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Outside, you're 2 wide there. That was your fastest lap of the session. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there, hold your line. All clear, all clear. You got 1 outside. Still there, hold your line. You're clear high, clear high. You got 1 outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high. You got 1 outside. All clear, all clear. That was your fastest lap of the session. Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. All clear, all clear. You got 1 outside. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Keep digging. You got 1 outside. All clear, all clear. You got 1 outside. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. You got 1 inside. All clear, all clear. You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there. We've got damage on the back end. Reduced aero might slow you down on the straight.
Say live. Checking out 2, checking it 2.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 9 car. Catch the 11 car. Catch the 22 car. Catch the 27 car. Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it. Catch the 14 car. Pass the 10. Pass the Catch the 14 car. Looks like you got some engine trouble. You've probably lost some power. We can't fix the damage. I'm afraid it's over.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That was fucking terrible. Again, I'm glad that didn't mean anything because boy, god damn, you know what? I should have ran a few laps with that setup. I was too worried about getting my screens right because I knew it didn't mean anything in terms of competition wise, but I should have tried that setup before I got into practice and that little bit of and we're actually right into qualifying there. It wasn't it was a little bit too loose for my liking, and it came out from under me before I even had a chance to fix it. So feel like kind of a dickhead for the way I did that at the end there, ran me to the barrels. But fuck, if you're gonna go out swinging, right? So that was a goddamn shame. At this point right now, I'm not gonna jump into anything else, so it's unfortunate, but I'm gonna end this one quite early this evening. I'm very sad about that, but please. Thank you very much for checking this out. This is a little bit abbreviated. I was hoping to put on a good show for you here at my home track, and apparently that was not in the cards. That's all right. I'm going to do a lot of practicing, I should say, between now and May 13th. Wednesday, May 13th at 8 p.m. at the latest, possibly earlier, which will be updated again as we go forward here. But that is the 5th annual Rockingham 508, benefiting the Dale Jr. Foundation. We are very happy to be a part of that, put on by Blake McCandless. Very happy to donate to that cause, to be a part of this race. It is a charity race that I have taken part in, at least tried to take part in. Taken part in once, tried to take part in a second time. Very happy to do it this time, especially with the with everything I've got kind of working right now. So that is a bit of a retro night too. So we might see some different in the cockpit with Daniel Corso styling going on. So yeah, I get some ideas there too. So hopefully we can do some cool shit. So I'm going to put out content, of course, between now and then. So please keep an eye out, like, subscribe if you've enjoyed any of your time here. Also hit that notifications button if you'd like my stuff. I don't put things out enough that you're going to get really, you know, ding, ding, ding a lot or anything like that. Or even if you just want to put that on fucking quiet and so it shows up, I don't care. But it'd be nice if you like my stuff, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help every little bit, and supports me, supports the artists that I choose to support as part of this endeavor as well, such as the artist known as Punch Deck. All the music that you hear on my streams comes from him. Links should be in the descriptions below. If they're not, I'll get a copyright notification and I got to go back and fix it. So they'll be there sooner or later. Anyway, looking very forward to that. I do have a paint scheme for the Rockingham 508, which again, that is the that is where we use the 1987 cars. And I will show each of those to you as we go here momentarily, if you don't mind. The first is the 1987 Buick LeSabre. Buick General Motors brand. This particular paint scheme does not go on this car from this year. Okay, so be aware of that. But you can see here, the Buick LeSabre that was used in 1987. You will also see the Pontiac Grand Prix that was used in 1987. A little bit more stylistic with the rear window. Most of these street vehicles did not come like that. Only a select few were made that way so they could actually race it in NASCAR because of that back window being much more aerodynamically sound than the flatback would. The 1987 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Also with the same Aero Coupe style window on the back. These are all just custom paint schemes that I use for those whenever I do happen to race those, which is not very often because you guys know I am Ford man through and through from the minute I wake up to the minute I leave my job, especially. But I'm proud to represent the Ford brand and stick with that. I mean, if I didn't believe in their products, I wouldn't work there. So Very happy to be the part of that. And this is my custom paint scheme made after Brett Bodine's 1988 Ford Thunderbird, which was sponsored by Crisco and the Motorcraft brand. I've simply updated some of the logos to better represent, you know, me. And you can see here that I have a personalized Corso Motorsports Simulations, which was the old name I was using before, Corso Esports Creations. But obviously that works better for this paint scheme anyway. So very happy to have this paint scheme running there. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. Very happy to announce that here. It's the first time that anybody really besides myself has seen this. The Corso Motorsports representation of the 1988 Brett Bodine paint scheme, the number 15 for Bud Moore, which was the Crisco Motorcraft Ford Thunderbird. That's what we're racing here, the Ford Thunderbird in the 1987 Cup Series race. You see here the number 26 on there. That is the number I have requested. I may get another number depending on who else is in the race and what they request. Any of them will match me just fine. One of them was 15, which is the original number that was on this particular paint scheme back in 1988 with Brett Bodine, so we can do that. Obviously, 66, my other number that I was using before, 26, is a viable alternative. And since 15 and 13 are pretty close to each other, and 13 is okay here as half of 26, that was my other option as well. So we'll see what number I get, but I'm okay with any of them. I'd like to have my 26 if I can have that, though. So there we go. The Crisco Motorcraft Ford, as brought to you by us here. So again, thanks for checking everything out tonight, guys. Sorry it was so short. Appreciate your support in me looking like a complete chode this evening on this stream. See you back for any content. In the meantime, please keep an eye out, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if nothing else, we will see you back on Wednesday, May 13th, for the Rockingham 508, benefiting the Dale Jr. Foundation charity race. That's a 500 lap race, you guys. 500 laps. That'll probably take me about 3.5 hours. So I need to be really fucking prepared. I need to figure out everything I'm doing that night and everything like that and make sure it's all ready to go because it's going to be a long night. But for charity and for fun and for once a year, I used to get up at 4 in the morning to watch Japanese pro wrestling. I don't do that anymore, so we can do this for a few hours, right? So keep an eye out for more information about that. Really appreciate your support, especially if you have the ability to donate. I will try to make sure that I have a donate link in the description, if nothing else, for that event, and even before that, if I can get that. So, again, I keep trying to get out of here, but I keep thinking of more things to say. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you taking the ride along with me tonight, and I look very forward to seeing everyone at the next race. I'm out.